Hey everybody, it's Mark, DoctorDeadwax, and it's time for After the Dig 10. Yes, glasses. Better than average vision my whole life. Now I need glasses to see up close and read, and I need glasses for far away, and I need bifocals, but I can't have them because of my stroke. I have vertigo, and the bifocals are too weird for that, especially if you've never worn glasses, and I have a cataract, and oh my god, I'm 47 years old. What the hell's going on? These are okay, but they really make things far away work. I couldn't believe it. It's like, oh, cars have license plates again. But they changed the shape of stuff a little, so I don't know if these are set up quite right. But, see, I got to take them off to read. Fisherman's Pumpkin Stout from Gloucester, Mass. This is Cape Ann Brewing. Cheers. Cheers. And I get to enjoy that with a beautiful homemade pumpkin pie my wife made because she bakes for me for the holidays and makes my waistline very happy. So this is after the Dig 10. There are 5, 6, 7, 8 of these maybe to come. I did a bunch of digs before the inbox challenge that I didn't get a chance to show. I did 3 or 4 digs during the inbox challenge that I haven't had a chance to show. So I'm going to start doing them. So this is what you'll be seeing for the next little while because I'm kind of not in the mood to clean records and do out of the inbox. So this was a little record show in town. It's not a proper show. It's like a swap that isn't a swap. It's actually a show, but it's not the dealers that do the shows. It's young guys in their like 20s and 30s. It's a really interesting crowd. So lots of hipsters, and they bring their little plastic turntable, and they come in and they set up and get themselves a pint and go out into the room and go to some poor bastard's table and grab a stack of 45s this high that are like a quarter each and take them all back to their table, and then they sit and listen to them with their headphones. I guess they're looking for breaks. I don't know what the hell they're doing. These things are a quarter. Some poor bastard has his entire stock tied up for 6 hours while some guy goes through it for a quarter. Anyway, so they're not interested in a lot of the music that I'm interested in. So that's awesome because I can pick up things for a good price. And here's an example. This is Famous Blue Raincoat. Songs of Leonard Cohen by Jennifer Warnes. This was $3. And that record can get like $10, $15, $20, $25 on a good day. It's a bit of an audiophile's darling. I know lots of guys who want that record. So that's good. Richard and Linda Thompson, Shoot Out the Lights. I got a copy of this in a trade from Cool Ranch Dressing, River and Shelley. Long may they run. And now I have another one. Trade, BCLT, I don't know, whatever. I'll figure it out at some point. That was $5. Couldn't leave that for $5. Bongo Fury by Zappa and Beefheart and the Mothers. $10. On Discreet. Could not buy that. Frank's Wild Years. $10. Gatefold. Has a barcode. I don't know if it should have a barcode, if that means it's not an original. I didn't have the time during the inbox challenge to do any research on exactly what they were, but even for $10, any Frank Zappa record is a good deal. And finally, Megadeth, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. This is $8, and this was on Bonsai. And while I don't know much about heavy metal, I know to buy anything that's on Bonsai from watching people's videos. So I don't know what I'll do with that, but it's not my thing, but it'll be somebody's thing. And yeah, so that was a good little stack. I think I got all that for $20 off the guy, so that was cool. lots of young guys in their 20s and 30s, they're not interested in the music that they're selling, so, but they're not invested in it either, so it's kind of refreshing. And what I really like about the show is I can find my dinosaur rock because they're not into that, and then they have stuff like this. This is the Sea and Cake one bedroom. This is a little cat chewed. So this kitten got that, so here's 15, he gave it to me for 10. You know, I can look at 50,000 records in a record store in a used bin and never come across anything like Sea and Cake. You know, it takes me forever. I have 2 other Sea and Cake things. One I bought off the internet, one I found in a store. So, you know, here's a little small venue full of kind of lots of stuff post 1990. So that's really cool. Post 2000 typically. Then I got the rest off of a third guy. This is Sonic Youth Nurse for 20. I'm not a fan of Sonic Youth, but I'm not going to leave it. Sonic Youth 1,000 Leaves for 15. You know, those are both records I've never heard, but now I get a chance to experience them and then, you know, probably move them on. And these 3 things, they're VG Plus because, you know, these guys have little plastic record players. So the records aren't, they're not archivists. But this was probably the buy of the day. Boys for Pele, Tori Amos. And I was really happy to get this because 2 record set, but it's on the hard to find black vinyl version. I looked this up, and this is an original German black vinyl pressing. So very happy to get that. That was 20, so 55 bucks for the 3 records. The guy gave it to me for 40 because he had to, because it was my last 40. I only brought 70 bucks with me on it. I was a little skint, and so that's what I got. And I don't know, for 70 bucks, I think that's a pretty good stack of records. You know, Richard and Linda Thompson. So this was probably like 6, 5, 6. You know? Again, this was probably 6. The Megadeth was probably 5. Sea and Cake, you know, I love Sea and Cake. They have that great post-rock vibe. They got an incredible groove. The bass player is awesome. A couple Sonic Youth records. I'm not a fan of the band. I would say I actually don't like Sonic Youth. I don't like anything I've heard from them. There isn't a song from them that I enjoy, that I've heard, but I'm looking forward to exposing my ear to more and different Sonic Youth, and maybe I'll find something I like. And then this is good. I mean, I'm really happy to get this. I had a VCLT coming to me from Laz of that, but he never came through, and he vanished, and he's been gone forever, so I wasn't not going to buy it. I don't usually buy things that people have said they're going to send me, but after a year, I think I'm okay with that. And sadly, I mean, I had to stop looking. There was still about 6 guys' stuff I went through, but I was talking to a friend of mine, and I just started flipping through another guy's stack, and, you know, Hugh Masekela's I Am Not Afraid. I have a great copy. I sent David a copy. I'm like, oh, it was $5. And that same guy I was flipping through, he had a copy of The Three, which is Joe Sample, Ray Brown, and Shelly Manne. It was the direct-to-disc Japanese pressing on East Wind for $5. And I had to stop because I had no more money. But a guy I know he's a bit of a, he's a collector and a dealer, but he definitely loves vinyl. And he's a young guy, so I said you should buy those. I said, and if you don't like them, you know, I'll buy them off you at the next thing. And well, he liked them. So, but I was able to help a guy out and turn him on to some good music. So that's it, everybody. Have a great day. Keep the record spinning.